Hello there. How are you guys doing? I'm here in the office, and some of you kind of been asking. My wife said the other day, "Why do you always do that, like in the closet?" And it's actually my office. I'll tell you a little bit of a story. One of my mentors was actually doing a training for leaders, and she was in the middle of her beginning of her training. An ironing board, like I've got back here, fell and hit her in the head, and we're like, where are you that an ironing board is going to hit you? And she was in a hotel closet trying to do this leadership training. So success leaves clues. Okay, remember that. Success leaves clues. So I figured if a multimillionaire can do leadership training from a office, then, that's probably a good idea for me too. So that's why I'm here. The other reason is this is a really good place for me to just kind of get away. Our upstairs bedroom here at the lake house is kind of our retreat. My wife and I use it as a place to kind of hide. We hide from the kids, we hide from the dogs, and the dogs and the cats don't work so well, they find us, but we try to use this as kind of a relaxing area. But I want to talk to you today about something that's come up in my mindset group, and had lunch this week with a couple guys, and it came up then, and I really want to talk to you about this issue of anger. And one of the things that is plaguing us right now is there's an awful lot of anger out there, and it's misdirected. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Misdirected anger is literally killing us, and it's not the women that struggle with it, it's the men. Guys, it's us. We struggle with anger. Women have an entirely different struggle. I'll talk about that next week, and I'm going to talk about it in my mindset group on Wednesday night. They have an entirely different struggle that they constantly battle with, but for men, it's anger. And our anger gets misdirected. I'm going to say something that's going to be pretty controversial, but I'm going to say it. Anger is not a bad thing. Hear it again. Anger is not a bad thing. Anger is there to give you energy. Anger is there to give you that swell of adrenaline to go out and fix the problem that's hitting you right square between the eyes. It's to give you something to go out and do the right thing. It's to take care of your baggage and get rid of your baggage. But what we do is when we're faced, this is men that have this problem. Women seem to be able to jettison their baggage a lot easier than men. They don't think they are, but they do. They struggle with, like I said, struggle with a different area. We'll talk about that next week. But men struggle with anger and their baggage. They have all this baggage, all this regret, all this guilt, all this shame. And when you have a man that has misdirected anger, I call them grumpy old men. When you have grumpy old men that are angry, and they're angry with their families, and they're angry with the people around them, and they just really struggle with their temper, I can guarantee you something. Guarantee, you can write this down. That man is struggling with a past guilt or past shame that he's never dealt with correctly, or he's got current guilt and shame that he's not dealing with correctly. That's a fact. And you have to deal with that. Men, we have to deal with that. We have to use that anger as energy to jettison our baggage, get rid of it, and start putting that energy into what we're going to do that's right. What's actually going to move us forward, whether it's in our bodies. And then what we do is, I see a lot of angry men, they medicate themselves with food, or they medicate themselves with legal and illegal drugs. They'll medicate themselves with alcohol. They medicate themselves because of all the guilt and the shame that they have, instead of dealing with it the way that they should. And it all stems from this idea of anger. And when we shove it down in, we try to keep it suppressed, so we pile junk on top of it. Crappy food. And guys, you know the reason I know all this? That was me. It still is me. I am not perfect. I am trying like crazy to get past all the stuff. In fact, one of my life coaches told me this last week. You are literally dealing with your ancestors' failures and how they have heaped on yourself. And that's a biblical truth. They've heaped on me, and that's my baggage, and I've got to get rid of it. I've got to put it to death. I've got to get it out of my life. And that's what we need to be doing. So I'm working hard today. How am I doing today on my 4 things that I need to take care of? I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I'm kind of moving forward with those 4 things. I've had a good start to the day, got my workout in, I'm taking care of my body, I've eaten healthy today so far, I'm going to plan on finishing the day that way. So I'm doing a lot of things right, but that's what it is. You just get better every day. Every day you just get a little better. My workout today, that's what my trainer told me. Just get better every day. Just get stronger every day. We're not perfect. We're going to fail. We got plenty of things that we fight with, but you know what? You just got to move forward. You've got to figure out a way to take that step. And so that's what I want you to do. Just get better. But men, we got to quit. We seriously got to put our anger to good use. Use it or lose it. Anger, use it or lose it. Because if you lose it, and you lose it in all the wrong areas, you damage your health, you damage your family, you damage your relationships, you damage your spiritual life, the depth of who you are as a person, you damage all of that. But if we can use it, use that energy to go out and do the right thing, to make the good, healthy choices when we're in the store so that we eat right, to help our wives instead of making her carry the mail all day long. Let's help her carry it. Let's do some things for our family, and let's get involved with our family and get some things done. That's what we need to do. We need to use it, not lose it. And I see it's a chronic issue. It's a failing in our country right now, across the world actually, of men who have just decided to hide in their closet. See, I come here to recharge, but I leave this place. I leave my closet. I go out and I try to get things done. Am I perfect? No, but I try. I try to use that energy to go. There's too many guys that got stuff shoved in their closet, and they're just staying there. They've shut the door and they're hiding. Guys, we can't do that. We got to step up. We got to lead. We've got to get back to where we're supposed to be. We've got to lead first with our bodies. We've got to start getting healthy. I've still got about 30 pounds, maybe 40 to get off this body. It's going to go. It's got to get gone by the summer because I live on a lake. Nobody wants to see a beached whale coming up in a boat. So I need to work on that. I want you guys to really focus on that, though. Anger, use it or lose it. Men, need you to step up. We need to step up, guys. And we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're going to find me failing too. But you know what? We're going to fail together and we're going to succeed together. And I'm right here with you if you need me. So call me. You need me. Message me. You know how to get hold of me. Drop some comments that, in the thing. You got questions. Drop them in there. I'd appreciate it. And guys, I love you. Own your day. Bring the joy today. Bring the joy today to everybody you meet. Love you. This is Doug Hayward, Fit Pastor, coming to you live from his office, and we'll talk to you guys later. Own your day.